APJ Abdul Kalam said, "You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits. And surely your habits will change your future." Hi friend, my name is Biplav Das. I am the faculty of English Gurukul by Billion Dreams. Today I would like to say something which is really relevant for all of us, and unless and until we have any idea regarding this thing, we cannot go beyond our limitation. And in order to go beyond your limitation, in order to go extra mile in your career, in order to achieve something big and mesmerizing, outstanding, you need to learn or you need to know about this aspect. Because of this reason, I am thinking that it would be very inevitable, imperative for all of us. So let's start. Now I would like to ask a very important question to all of you. Try to understand this question. What would be the common denominator of success? If I ask you a very important question, that what would be the common denominator of success, could you tell me the answer of this question? But my friend, whatever I assembled my knowledge, whatever I acknowledged throughout the little span of my career, whatever I understood, on the basis of this understanding, today I would like to say what would be the definition, or what would be the definition, or I can say the consequence of the denominator of success. My friend, is that the secret of success is lies that all the successful people, they form the habit of doing things that unsuccessful people, unhappy people, failure don't like to do. What does it mean? All the successful people, you have seen the successful people in your career, yes or no? You have seen that all the successful people, all the renowned people, all the astounding knowledgeable people, they form the habit of doing things consistently. What does it mean? Suppose whenever you just look at the life of successful people, you see all the people, they suppose wake up early in the morning, they do their tasks continuously, consistently, unless the tasks finished. They every time schedule themselves in the way so that they can easily complete their tasks. They never waste their time, they never kill their time. That means all the successful people, all the great people, renowned people, they form the habit of doing continuously, consistently. But the unsuccessful people, unhappy people, failure, they don't like to do. A failure, suppose if I take an example over here, if suppose a failure person, he or she, suppose today he or she wakes up early in the morning, you can see that all the failures, they never wake up early in the morning. Someday they wake up, someday they wake up late, someday they wake up at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That means they are not consistent. They are not doing the tasks, they are not waking up early in the morning consistently. Why I am stressing the word waking early in the morning? Whenever you read the book of the 5 a.m. Club, which was written by Robin Sharma, then you can understand what would be the impact, what would be the result, what would be the consequence of waking up early in the morning. And all the successful people, they wake up early in the morning, but the failures, they don't like to wake up early in the morning. All the failures people, all the unsuccessful people, they always feel deprived themselves. They always, they are not punctual, they are not self-disciplined, they are not good enough, their communication is so pathetic, their communication is so bad, their habit is so not so good, their performance is not good. That means what do you understand? That all the unsuccessful people, failure, that don't like to form any sort of good habit. But the successful people, they form a good habit. They made a good habit for themselves. Like they form a good discipline, they make a good habit, they are good, they have the good communication skill. That means all the successful people, renowned people, great people, astounding and sophisticated people, they already made good habits for their life. And always you remember, your future is your habit. Your future is your habit, my friend. Therefore, success comes to few people. Always you remember, man forms the habits and the habits forms our future. You know, most of the time I have seen that some people, some failures, some unsuccessful people, they always believe to complain against others. But the successful people, they never complain because they know that those who are the successful people, they know a fundamental. Those who create, they never complain, and those who don't create, they always make a lot of complaint against themselves, also against others. That is one of the great fundamental. All the successful people, they knew about it already. Therefore, I am telling to you, if you deliberately, consistently and consciously don't form a good habit, unconsciously you will form the bad ones. Therefore, I am telling to you, men form the habits and habits form your future. Now it is up to you. How can you choose your life and career. Second thing is that, my friend, I would like to mention over here is that our life, that means we are completely hit by a disease, and the name of the disease is called acrasia. What does it mean, acrasia? Acrasia means acratic behavior, neurotic behavior. That means all of us, more than 90% people, more than 95% people, they fall under the category of acrasia disease, and we are completely, drastically and vehemently hit by a disease, and the name of the disease is called acrasia. And this disease has two symptoms. The first symptom is failing to do what I am supposed to do, and second one is that doing what I am not supposed to do. The first symptom is what? Failing to do what I am supposed to do. What does it mean? Suppose today you wake up early in the morning and the whole day you surfing the net, you just gossip with your friends, you talk to unnecessary things, you believe that I am desperate, you believe that I cannot do anything else, you are frustrated, you are unhappy completely, you cannot do anything big because you feel that you are so dilapidated, you are so denounced, you are so underestimated, you don't have any power to create something new. That means you fail to do what you are actually supposed to do. And second reason, this is the first symptoms. We are basically affected by these symptoms and the disease, and it is called a chronic disease. Second one is that doing what I am not supposed to do. Basically what actually we are doing, we are surfing the net, we are just talking to others, talking against others, we are speaking against other people, we every time criticize others, we every time thinking bad enough, we always thought that we cannot do anything else, we always doing this, that I cannot become something extraordinary. Yes or no? Always in your mindset everything is going on so frequently. That means you are doing what actually you are not supposed to do. So that means, my friend, what I want to say, that all of us hit by these two diseases. First one is failing to do what I am not supposed to do, what I am supposed to do, and second one is doing what I am not supposed to do. Now the question is that why we are in acrasia. That is very fundamental, basic question we need to ask to ourselves every time, why we are in acrasia. As far as my knowledge is concerned regarding this matter, I would like to say we are in acrasia because we don't want to change. Now the question is, my friend, why don't we want to change? We don't want to change because we don't want to change because of some particular reasons. The reasons are very clear and very specific. We don't want to change because change means a lot of pain, change means a lot of challenges, change means a lot of difficulties, change means a lot of hurdles, change means a lot of bad patches, change means a lot of impediments, change means a lot of obstacles, change means a lot of sacrifices, change means a lot of trouble. And because of this reason, we don't want to change ourselves. And unless and until you change yourself, unless you transform your life, So how would it be possible for you to do something great in your upcoming and forthcoming life? Is it possible for you to do something great in your upcoming and forthcoming life? I think it is not possible for all of us. Therefore, we need to change ourselves. And when we change ourselves, transform our life, when we do something extraordinary, then something amazing, miracle is going to happen in our career. And unless we do it, nothing is going to happen. You know, my friend, in spite of having a lot of problem in my career, a lot of obstacles and impediments in my career, I just break through all those things. How? Because I wanted to change my life. I wanted to transform myself. And because of this reason, I developed the communication skill. And it is the impact of communication skill. And today, I request to all of you, from heart of my heart, from core of my heart, from fervent of my heart, that everyone should learn the communication skill, because it can help you to grow yourself from inner to outside. That is very important. We should not derive from externally, we should derive from internally. When you yourself derive from internally, then something comes out from your hearts of hearts that yes, I want to do this work particularly. That is very important. Now another question I want to ask to all of you is that should we win sometimes or always? Should we win in good times? Should we win in bad time? Should we win in every situation, or should we win at all times? All the question I have asked you, please give me the answer if you have. As far as my knowledge is concerned, I think that we should win at all times, always. I have seen that all the maximum number of the businessmen, maximum number of the students also as well, they win sometimes, not always. Have you seen that some students, they own in their career when they were in school, colleges, but when they came out from the school and colleges, they did not score good marks in their next life. That means when they come out of the college, when they go for the other degrees, they did not become the extraordinary. Sometimes also it also happened when the students were in the primary classes, they were so good enough, but when they go for the upper primary or the next 11, 12, they became so dull. Why? Because of some reason. The reasons is very simple. Because they change themselves for sometimes. They never change themselves for always. They never always change themselves. They never change themselves for at all times. They only change themselves for some moment. And why they change themselves for some moment? Because of their parents, because of the forcing of their parents, they scored good marks in the examination. But in their later life, they did not score well because of only one reason. The reason is very simple. They did not change themselves forever or always. I think all of you got my point. So therefore I am telling to you, in order to change yourself or transform yourself, first of all you have to need to change your habit, you have to change your communication, you have to change your knowledge, you have to change your thought process. When you change all kinds of things, then automatically your life will be changed. Then you can score well in your academic career, also in your further life. That is the reason I am telling to you, you have to learn the communication skill. It can help you to grow yourself. It can help you to overcome any sort of problem which right now appears in your career. Because today we don't have any idea about the answers of these problems. Because of this reason, most of the time we feel frustrated and depressed. But today, my friend, I am telling to you, whenever you become the expert in communication, all the problems will be go away from your life. All the problems will be flee away from your life, escape from your life. That's the reason I am just stressing the word develop your communication skill along with the spoken English. Because whenever you know the English language, then the one barrier, the boundary, some boundaries comes in our life. Yes or no? That I cannot speak English fluently, I cannot speak English frequently. Because of this reason, we feel some detrimental. We feel that I am so negative, I cannot speak in front of the other, I cannot speak ahead of others. Because I have some lackings, I don't have any communication skill, I don't have any capability, I don't have any potentiality, I don't have any expertise. So because of this reason, you have to also learn the English language, spoken English especially, along with the communication skill. Whenever you adopt those skills, whenever you apply it in your career, then something is going to happen, something miracle is going to happen in your career. And my friend, the formula is that what will be the formula to do something great in your career? One thing is that always you remember the formula is you should make your future bigger than your past. In our case, what happened, we could not make our future bigger than the past. Every time we respect our past, we repeat our past. Because of repeating the past and respecting our past, we could not make something good. Could not make something special, splendid. We cannot make something mesmerizing, outstanding. Why? Because every time we repeat our past, every time we respect our past. But what I say, you should make your future bigger than your past. Don't repeat your past. Don't respect your past. If you give more respect to your past, if you give more, every time if you repeat your past, this past cannot help you to grow from inside and also outside. You cannot grow yourself internally, also externally. So that is the reason, my friend, you should make your vision, your goals, that means your future must be bigger than your past. So this would be very important formula. And always you remember, man forms the habits and habits form your future. And the Zig Ziglar, one of the great motivational speaker, one of the great speaker, renowned speaker, astounding speaker, he told that you got to pay the price before getting something done. So it is very amazing. Thank you. Have a good day. Wish you all the best. Bye bye. Tata. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.